Germany, the heart of Europe, is indeed a fascinating country with a rich history and vibrant culture. While I couldn't find any information confirming that women pay for dates or flaunt nudity in public spaces, here are 10 surprising facts about Germany. Number 10. The bait-all-culture nudity is not only accepted in Germany, it is a way of life and is widely encouraged, unlike most countries in the world. Germany is very open to naturalism and wholeheartedly embraces the free body culture. Bearing it all is pretty common in saunas, swimming pools, parks, and obviously on the beach as well. This is mostly seen during the summertime when people walk around naked in public spaces with zero self-consciousness. There are more than 600,000 Germans registered in around 300 private nudists clubs in the country. Members visit these clubs to sunbathe naked or go on a jogging trip to the countryside with nothing but backpacks and running shoes. These clubs welcome new members every year and even offer trial memberships for beginners. Even in big cities like Munich and Berlin, there are designated spaces in public parks where people are only allowed if they are willing to bear it all. Most of the free body culture beaches in Germany have signs that indicate no clothing zones. After visitors pass these signs, they must disrobe immediately to avoid being told off by the lifeguards, who also enforce the rules. What do you think about the free body culture in Germany? Let us know in the comments. Number 9. Love for sausages. Most Germans would agree that sausages are their national food, but they might have differing opinions on what type of sausage is best. The reason is simple: the country has around 1,500 types of sausages, and each one is unique and delicious. The Frankfurter sausages are probably the best known around the world. These are already pre-cooked before packaging and only have to be slightly heated before serving. They can be enjoyed in a bun with any toppings, and this is why they are used in hot dogs everywhere. The white sausages are probably the most unique, not only in their appearance, but also in the restrictions around eating them. According to German custom, white sausages can only be eaten before noon as a snack after breakfast and before lunch. The infamous German blood sausages, on the other hand, have no such restrictions, but many tourists might not find it too appetizing. They are made with pork rind and blood that has been cooked down with barley. Germans enjoy it with a sweet applesauce and mashed potatoes. Apart from these famous sausages, there are also other kinds such as the spreadable sausage or the curry sausage. All of them are available almost everywhere in Germany and are often sold as snacks by street vendors. Number 8. The dog tax. It might come as some bad news for dog owners that Germany has a dog tax that is implemented in certain regions. All dogs are supposed to be chipped and have collars with the owner's name and address, in addition to the tax that they 15 have to pay to the state. The tax is intended for the upkeep of green areas, waste collection, and the provision of excrement bags, among other things, that help in covering the costs of cleaning up dog waste. It is also used to maintain the public spaces in Germany, where dogs are allowed. The tax varies from city to city to city, and increases with the number of dogs owned. This law is implemented in most of the big cities, including Munich, Berlin, and Hamburg. The tax amount can range from somewhere between 90 to 1,000 euros, based on the dog breed and size. Breeds that are considered to be dangerous, like pit bulls, Great Danes, or Bull Terriers, are subject to the highest amount of tax. Certain groups, like dogs from shelters, guide dogs, police dogs, and hunting dogs, are exempt from paying tax. However, like any other dogs, they too have to be chipped and tagged. What are your thoughts on the dog ownership tax in Germany? Let us know in the comments below. Number 7. Women are happy to pay for dates. A very common misconception about German women is that they can be direct or even rude at times. However, in reality, they are usually shy and introverted, and their no-nonsense attitude can sometimes be mistaken for rudeness. The country not only has one of the highest numbers of stunning natural blondes, but the women are also some of the tallest, with classic European features such as gorgeously colourful eyes, delicate facial features, and jaw-dropping figures. It's safe to say that German ladies are some of the most beautiful in the world, and any man would be lucky to earn their love. However, most of the women in Germany date within their social circles. There are obviously exceptions, but dating culture in the country is a lot slower. Women tend to prefer going out with men they already know or are introduced to by a common acquaintance. However, once they genuinely like someone, they are more than willing to settle down with them. German culture affords a lot of educational and financial freedom to women, which makes them great in conversations and have very progressive views about the world. Being career-oriented also translates to their dating habits. They don't expect men to pay for the dates and are happy to bear the financial burden for their partners as well, regardless of their financial freedom. German women are extremely loyal to their partners. Do you know any girls from Germany? Share it with us below. Number 6. Weird drinking restrictions. Germany is a lot more relaxed with its regulations when it comes to alcohol consumption. Unlike most countries, the legal age for a person to purchase and drink an alcoholic beverage is 16. However, it only applies to beers and wines for stronger spirits. Like vodka, people have to be at least 18 to buy and drink them. The legal drinking age of 16 is surprising for many outsiders, but this age limit is only for drinking alone or with friends. Children as young as 14 can legally consume alcoholic beverages as long as they are supervised by their parents or guardian. Apart from this, drinking in public is perfectly fine in Germany, and no one really cares if someone has an open can of beer in their hands, even on a bus or a train. However, the country has strict laws when it comes to drinking and driving. People can get their license permanently cancelled for this. And these laws even apply to cyclists and people who use electric scooters. Everyone is allowed to have a good time in the country, and these laws even apply to tourists, but at the same time, the German government wants to ensure that people don't go overboard with alcohol. Is there a drinking age limit in your country? Leave your comments below. Number 5. No speed limits. One of the biggest talking points between visitors to Germany is the infamous Autobahn. Not only is this highway one of the longest in the world, stretching at around 7,000 miles, but it also has no speed limit on it. People are free to drive as fast as they want on the German highway, but there are certain areas where specific speed limits are imposed today. Almost 35% of the Autobahn is subject to speed limits. This is for the roads that are near towns, narrow stretches, and other dangerous areas. But apart from that, drivers are free to go as fast as they like. However, the government of Germany imposes a voluntary speed limit on the Autobahn. In general, people are usually expected not to go faster than 130 kilometers per hour or 80 miles an hour, but there are no legal restrictions on anyone who wants to exceed those speeds over the years. Number 4. Recycling means money. Germany is the world leader. When it comes to recycling their waste, the country has educated its citizens on the importance of waste management, and many other countries have started to follow their effective recycling model. For a greener future, all waste is properly categorized, from domestic and organic waste to paper glass packaging, and even electrical appliances, just to name a few. This is then further divided into what can be recycled and what has to be permanently disposed of. Germany introduced the deposit refund scheme to raise awareness about recycling among the people. When consumers buy a bottled beverage, they pay an additional 0.08 to 0.25 for their purchase. They can later return the empty bottles to conveniently placed vending machines or even retail stores to get the money back. This strategy has resulted in a staggering 98.4% return rate on plastic bottles to further eliminate plastic waste in the country. Single-use plastic bottles and plastic bags are completely banned in Germany.
Number 3. Unmatched car production. Most people can already tell that the reason Germans love the Autobahn has to do a lot with German vehicles. The country is the hub of car production in the world, and according to estimates, they sell around 6 million cars every year. Apart from the sheer quantity of their production, German cars are known to be reliable, and sturdy, well-known car companies like BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Volkswagen, including its subsidiaries Audi and Porsche, call Germany their home. And these vehicles can be seen on every road in the world. Today, even Tesla has set up a gigafactory in Berlin to establish a foothold in Europe, with direct access to the markets of Europe as well as those of West and Central Asia. Germany was the ideal location for the electric car manufacturer, and obviously, German technology and engineering were just added benefits. Which of these German car manufacturers is your favourite? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Number 2. The Oktoberfest after the infamous German efficiency. Oktoberfest is probably what the country is best known for. This beer festival attracts millions of people to the heart of Germany and Munich every year, where they can taste the most exclusively delicious beverages, even though it's called the Oktoberfest. It actually starts at the end of September and lasts for around 2 weeks until the first Sunday of October. The festival has been held on the Terrien Bass for almost 200 years, and it is essentially the celebration of the wedding of Prince Ludwig and Princess Therese. It also celebrates the 3rd of October as the German Unity Day. There are 14 big beer tents during Oktoberfest, and each of them has a unique brand associated with them. They are usually owned by the big 6 breweries in Germany or by private owners, and can accommodate somewhere around 5,000 to 11,000 people at once. Apart from these bigger tents, there are also 20 smaller ones which serve around 60 to 900 people. The beer brewed for the Oktoberfest is a Marsen-style lager. Each brewery adds its own twist to the beverage, and they are specially brewed for the festival. They are also only served in huge leader mugs and have 6% ABV, which makes them stronger than the normal variants. Would you attend the infamous Oktoberfest in Germany? Tell us in the comments below. Number 1. The birthplace of Christmas trees. Any Christmas is incomplete today without the iconic Christmas tree, but few people know that this tradition actually originated in Germany. It is said that trees were used for the first time in Germany around the 16th century to celebrate the holiday. In 1510, a group of German merchants who were members of a guild called the Brotherhood of Blackheads placed a spruce tree outside their headquarters. They then set fire to the tree to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Since then, the tradition spread throughout the country, and by the mid to late 16th century, trees were erected in town squares across Germany, decked with paper flowers and pretzels, and burned every year as Christmas fever spread through Germany. The trend eventually spilled over into the rest of the world. German settlers and Pennsylvania brought the Christmas trees to America, while Queen Victoria's German husband, Prince Albert, introduced the concept to the United Kingdom. Shortly after that, it became all the rage in the British upper class and became popular